Welcome back, you guys. It's your girl, Amina, and this is my channel, Amina, and we are back with part 2 of the recap of Bachelor in Paradise. Coming in hot, we have Olivia. Now, she was my favorite. She was hilarious. She was witty. She was just everything. Beautiful, smart. I loved Olivia. She was my favorite person. She carried this season on her back. Like, Bachelor Nation, any events that you have, please put Olivia on it. If somebody needs to be interviewed, give it to Olivia. Olivia deserves her flowers. But unfortunately, this season was not good for my sis at all. Then we had Olivia dating Will, and basically he left her for Kylie, which, Peter ended up giving Olivia a rose, and I will feel like, Olivia, you did kind of hold on to that breakup between you and Will for a very long time. Y'all wasn't even dating that long, girl. The Delulu was happening a little bit. The Delulu was happening, but it's okay. Peter gave you a rose. I feel like as soon as he gave you that rose, you should have just talked to him like, look, this is a friendship rose. I appreciate you being nice, because Peter was very nice. That's one thing. We're going to give him his flowers too. We're going to give Peter and we're going to give Olivia their flowers this season, because they both kind of stood out to me with being like really genuine and nice. But, Olivia ended up going on a date with John Henry, and John Henry ended up, picking Olivia because she basically brought him out of his little shell, and the two of them had a really cute date, and I really feel like they were a cute couple. I mean, I guess opposites attract, but then, of course, John Henry left Olivia. Olivia was heartbroken because he left her for Kat, which was random. We all seen how Kat behaves and acts. And, I mean, John Henry heard it from the other men about, about Kat. So I'm not understanding why you would leave Olivia this diamond for a rock. Anywho, carrying on. Olivia, a lot of men, even Michael, they didn't, do what they were supposed to do or whatever. I just feel like, Olivia, you are a great person. I really do want to see you on the beach. Shoot, I want Bachelor Nation to give Olivia to be the Bachelorette. I'm just saying. Olivia deserves love. She had a horrible season. We all thought that, Michael was going to come down to the beach and that he was going to, help the situation, but he didn't. He made it worse. But, Olivia, you left without an engagement, and you're not tied to no one. You don't have any kids. You are just you, and you're beautiful. You're funny. And I just feel like you have a lot going for yourself. And I just feel like you need to be on the next season. And I hope you keep your head up and be in good spirits, because there is someone out there for you. Okay, guys. So next up, we have Rachel, which is kind of hard to talk about. We all know that Rachel has been given the short end of the stick when it comes to Bachelor Nation. She was on Clayton's season, and things ended terribly when he had relations with both her and Gabby. So it was terrible. The two were given the Bachelorette, and then Rachel ended up picking Tino, which he ultimately cheats on her while they were engaged. So their relationship ended, and it's just ghetto. It's a mess, y'all. It's really a mess. Rachel has been given the short end of the stick. So when I saw her come on this beach, I honestly was super surprised. But, Rachel, she's not giving up, She came on this beach. And then, of course, you just started the season off wrong, Rachel. You get with Sean. Sean, girl. Sean. Anywho, I honestly feel like both of them were playing a waiting game to try to see who else was going to come to the beach. But maybe we could. But, we all saw what Sean's intentions were. We're going to get into that. But Rachel, Sean, anywho, that gave her an excuse to, get over Sean. And then she started dating Brayden. Honestly, girl, I really wish that Brayden did you a lot better. I felt like I haven't seen you smile like that in a long time. You and Brayden would have been a cute couple. Like, would have been the cutest couple ever. So I'm really heartbroken about that. And me and Brayden, we would have words. If we were in person, we would have words. Girl, we would have words. But then you end up moving on. You and Tanner had a little razzle dazzle. But then Jordan comes, and he was previously on your season. And I know you regret a lot of things with Jordan, so you try to rekindle that. But of course, Jordan doesn't, share the same feelings that you do. So ultimately, you have a rose and you're just deciding on who you're going to give that rose to, and it's none of the men that you want to give your rose, so Rachel leaves. Girl, I don't blame you. I feel like you need to go heal. Like, being publicly embarrassed year after year, I mean, I would assume it takes a toll on a person. I would try 2 years of trying to find a normal man that's not into reality TV. But I mean, if the checks are clearing, girl, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But yeah, I just feel like you just need to heal. I just don't feel like reality TV men are for you. Like, I feel like you deserve a lot better. This ain't it. And you can just tell when you left. I could just see it in your face that you're tired. You didn't even want to give us an update on what happened after you left. You said that's stupid. Girl, it ain't. We want to know. We want to know. You put your business out there. We want to know. The people want to know. Go heal. And I'll see you probably in 2 years. I want to see you in 2 years, girl. 2 years. Tops. All right. All right. Next up, we have Tyler. A good, handsome man that we all fell in love with on Rachel's season. And the two of them, he made it to hometowns. But while they were in hometowns, he basically was broken up with before, things would get even more serious by Rachel going to go meet his family, which, oh my gosh, we were all heartbroken. But Tyler ended up coming back on the beach and he fell in love with Brittany, which we all loved. Like, Tyler has good taste in women, but the women seem to be Delulu. I'm just not understanding. Maybe y'all need to tell me if there's something wrong with Tyler. Please tell me. I need to know. I need to know what is wrong with Tyler. Why are every woman keep breaking up with Tyler? He is a gorgeous man. I'm not understanding it. The personality, it's the way he carries himself, even from what we see. So you guys tell me what you guys are seeing, because I just don't get it. But him and Brittany ended up breaking up. They were on a reunion. They talked about how they met each other's families. And, Tyler wanted her to come to this party. And she ended up breaking up with him over FaceTime. It was messy. It was messy. But then, nonetheless, Tyler comes onto the beach and he starts dating Mercedes. Now, at first, I did not see too much of, Tyler not really treating Mercedes how she needed to be treated, because we were so busy with all the rest of the drama. Kat and just Olivia and just, Kylie. All this drama and Jess. Like, there was so much drama going around that we didn't really see too much of Tyler and Mercedes' relationship. But I guess everyone else could see that, Tyler, you were not, treating Mercedes the way she needed to be treated. You were too busy with the bros. Too busy with the bros. You weren't trying to have deep conversations. Were you trying to be a city boy? So why were you wasting Mercedes' time? I just don't understand it. And it just didn't seem like you this season. It really didn't. You kissed Jess. That was like, it just didn't seem like you. And honestly, I feel like you're still hurt from what happened with you and Brittany. Maybe you're not letting yourself, fall in love this season. And if that's the case, then you should have moved a little bit differently. Maybe start being a cat, dating everybody and their moms and their dads. Like, maybe you should have did that instead of messing with Mercedes, because I feel like Mercedes was a good woman, and I feel like you two could have clicked. But maybe, I don't know. You two are there. I'm not there. I'm just telling you from what I see. And I just feel like, Tyler, you could have did better. I'm disappointed. And if you're going to come back, I wouldn't mind seeing you again next time on the beach, but come a little bit correct. Come a little bit correct. Like, if you're going to be a city boy, show us city boy. If you're going to be in a relationship, show us relationship. But it does make for good TV. I will say that. All this drama that we're seeing, you guys, it makes for good TV. All right, next up we have Tanner, another good-looking man. Like I said, I am biased about some of these people, but Tanner's a good-looking man. And I think that's why Charity kept him around for as long as he did, because I ain't see nothing that was going on with their relationship. I feel like Charity kept him so she can kiss him. That's it. Sorry, girl. Sorry, Charity. You're my girl, but let's be real. Let's be real. But Tanner comes onto the beach and he's a hot commodity. Kat immediately puts her claws into this man. And the two of them, they do hit it off. They are cute. I will admit that they were very cute. But, I feel like if Tanner really saw all that in Kat, he wouldn't have did what he did, and that was break her heart on her birthday. Which, man, you get flowers, Tanner. You get flowers for breaking the heart and make of Kat, who was just rude and ruthless this season. Brownie points for you. Anybody that beats me into Kat, brownie points. I'm sorry. Kat was ruthless this season, so we need somebody to do it back to her. I'm sorry, we do. But Tanner, you left and went with Davia or whatever, and I thought that you guys were so cute, but you come back and then you start dating all these different women, trying to decide. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just like, you should have just stayed with Davia, but you didn't. You ended up giving your rose to Rachel, and in the end, that slaps you in the face because Rachel goes and wants to be with Jordan. So I feel like you didn't really. It was like you're a hot commodity, but you wasted it. Kind of, sort of like Kylie. Y'all both kind of like wasted it. But Kylie had an excuse, Aiden was saying all the right things, yada, yada, yada. But I wouldn't have been begging for a man. But Tanner, I just feel like you wasted it. And I want to see you next time on the beach. I do. You're a good looking man. You seem pretty cool and nice. You kind of made some mess ups this season. But I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go off the hook. I want to see you next summer on the beach. And just do better. Just do better. We have John Henry. As you guys know, I'm biased. Like I said, I am Team Olivia. So I don't think I have much nice things to say about John Henry. Honestly, I don't really see the big craze about John Henry. I mean, he's good looking, I guess. But yes, we know he started with Olivia. He left and went with Kat. I mean, if you saw the way that Kat was acting, and then all the people that probably said, what they said about Kat, I just don't understand how that came to a proposal. Maybe you like him spicy like that. Maybe that's your type. I mean, I guess so, because you had Olivia. Olivia's kind of spicy too, but a fun spicy. Kat is, and then it comes to find out that you guys are not even engaged anymore, which I could have told you. I mean, you made the wrong choice. I really feel like you fumbled the bag when it came to Olivia, and you're gonna see it one day. You're gonna see it one day because I see it, unless you got something to tell me. But I feel like John Henry, he really fumbled the bag. I really don't see the big craze about John Henry. He's kind of shy. He's not really out there. Personally, I like a confident man. And he just didn't seem too confident this season. But it wasn't until Olivia helped him out of his shell. And I really feel like you were kind of playing around with Olivia, because I feel like you just wanted out. As soon as Kat tried to talk to you, then you kind of were like, yeah. But you just didn't want to tell Olivia. That's how I felt. That's how it came off to me. But if that's not the case, cool. But yeah. John Henry, would I want you back on the beach? No, absolutely not. I feel like, yeah, the personality was kind of womp. I'm Team Olivia. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm being real. This is my opinion. All right, next we're gonna talk about the two Sams back to back. First, we have the one Sam, and she's from Canada. That one that was dating Peter, and we had a lot of Sams. Those two Sams. It's weird, but yeah, Sam. She's from Canada. Honestly, you didn't really wow me. She was supposed to be this wild card that was supposed to, come in. She's from Canada, a different season, and I mean, you had, funny things to say. It was hilarious how you treated Sean. That was funny. But, I mean, other than that, and then you broke up with Peter. I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, I know you're in Canada and all, but, I mean, like I said, if there's something we need to know, then tell us. Like, why would you not want to be with Peter? I mean, I didn't get it. Thought you guys were cute. Anyhow, we're moving to other Sam J, the one that was with Aaron S. Now, Sam, I will say, you are really in shape. Like, she looks good in a bathing suit, okay? I feel like she needs her flowers for that. She works out, and you can tell. That's why when her and Aaron were matched together, I felt like that was just the cutest couple. Ultimately, Sam ended up leaving because you couldn't have a poop baby. I mean, girl, kudos to you for sharing with the whole world that you had to poop. Kudos to you. I mean, I guess we kind of had to know why you were leaving, but, like, as a woman, like, having to tell the whole world that you had to poop and you didn't poop, so that's why you had to go. But I'm happy that you didn't have to have the surgery, and I hope that you drink more water and eat more vegetables and more fiber so that we can see you on the beach next time and you'll poop a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not gonna stay in your business when it comes to your bowel movements. But I like you. I like you. All right. Then we briefly had Brooklyn, and she was also on Zach's season. And her and Kat, I will admit, I did not like Brooklyn. I feel like she kind of gave up like a mean girl type of thing. She's spicy, which I like spicy, but there's a good spicy and there's a bad spicy. And at that time, I thought that she was a bad spicy. The way she just kept talking to Kat and just going in on her, just like, oh my goodness, Brooklyn, please let the girl alone. Leave the girl alone. There are rules for The Bachelor, and there are rules for Bachelor in Paradise. And girl, there was no rules for her to. Kat did no wrong, in my opinion. She did no wrong, but maybe you saw something that we didn't see, because I kind of, even like when we first came to the beach and you were there. I mean, I kind of felt like you kind of brought that same mean girl energy, because I mean, Kat was there. Maybe Kat triggered something in you. Maybe we don't know. Please share, because the way that I saw Kat, this season, I think she did probably deserved what you were doing. Maybe we didn't see the way that she actually acts behind the scenes. Tell us something that we don't know. But I just felt like you were kind of doing a little bit too much. But Brooklyn, I feel like I really want you to be on the beach. I want you to find love. But this time, next time, I want you to not be in so much drama, and I want you to focus on your relationship and your love journey. So I would like to see you on the beach again and make it a little bit longer. Turn the spice down just a little bit. Be the good spice, not the bad spice. That's all I had to say about you, Brooklyn. All right, so then we have Aaron S. He's from Charity Season, as I've spoken about before. He was dating Sam, the one that had the poo baby. Sam, I really felt like Sam is a really good guy. Like, he has good values. Like, he cares about his friends. He will rap for his friends. He treats his women nicely. The way that he tried to get Sam to work out and eat food so that she can have this poo baby. Like, I feel like that was so cute. The cutest dates ever. I really want to see Aaron S. on the beach again. Aaron did a great job this season. I feel like he could have talked a little bit more, but like maybe he just didn't have anything in common. Him and Sam they both are really in shape. So maybe that's something that they kind of shared together, and I really want to see them both back on the beach, and maybe they're rekindling something, off scenes or whatever. Who knows? But I like Aaron. Then we have Sean. Sean is also from Charity Season, and let me say, my first impression with Sean is that he's very full of himself. You can be confident, but just cocky. It's just, I mean, you're handsome. I mean, you refer to yourself as a Ken doll, and I would strongly disagree. I personally would strongly disagree. I feel like Ken is a lot taller than you. I feel like you look pretty short. From the way that you look on the TV, you look pretty short. And I would kind of say that you kind of resemble Lord Farquaad off of Shrek. But that's just my opinion. Sometimes when you're like too cocky and you just do all that, it kind of makes you ugly. I, I feel like if you were to go back and watch how you present yourself on TV, I would hope that you would kind of cringe a little bit. I feel like you need to peel the onion back and get deeper, and we need to see you deeper versus like surface level. I mean, you were with Rachel, and you're like, oh, she's into me. Like, what kind of like that's trash. Then you try to get with Jess, and Jess is a really nice girl. I don't think she deserves somebody that would, speak about her like that either. So I feel like you need to go back and reevaluate yourself. Um, Unless the checks are clearing, man. If the checks are clearing, keep doing what you're doing. It makes for good TV. But if this is really how you are, I think you need to go back and reevaluate how you approach women, how you deal with women. I feel like you need to get more on a deeper level. We need to know more about you, because the way you're going about it right now, absolutely not. I'd kick you to the curb. We wouldn't even have a conversation. All right. Next, we have Will. So Will was apparently on Michelle's season. I don't really remember him too much, but when Will came down, I thought he was a good looking guy. Him and Kylie were talking, but originally he was with Olivia, and he kind of broke my girl's heart a little bit. But I mean, I can kind of see it on both sides. I mean, him and Olivia kind of had some conversation, but I think it's just kind of the way that it was shown on TV. It was kind of shady, you know. But you went with Kylie and you got your karma. I mean, you fell in the water. I know you're gonna have to live that down, falling in the water. I mean, I don't blame you though. I didn't see how you were able to walk to the other side either. But you were with Kylie. She left you for Avon. I felt bad for you. And then you tried to be with Mercedes. Mercedes wanted to be with Tyler. I mean, I don't know what to say to you, Will. I don't know what to say to Will, except for you just need time to heal. You did a lot of crying this season. Like, it looked like you probably needed some Tylenol for them headaches. You cried a lot. I'm all for men sharing their feelings, but I don't know. It kind of seemed a little bit deeper. It was a wound, but it seemed like a deep wound. Like there's some other stuff that was building up when it comes to all these heartbreaks or whatever. So I need you to take a year off, and then I want to see you back on the beach. I want to see you on the beach with a clear-headed mind and you finding yourself. Because, I mean, you started off strong. You started off really good. You had Olivia. I really feel like Will and Olivia could have been a perfect match. I really, truly believe that. But he fumbled the bag, so I don't know if I want my good sis to go back and try to get with you. But, I don't know. Just do better. Do better. And then lastly, I'm going to leave you guys with Michael. He wasn't on this season for that long. But, of course, like I said, I am very biased. And I feel like, Michael, you wasted everyone's time. You could have stayed home. I would have rather Olivia just went home. You came in and we kind of all expected you to be Olivia's lifeline. You two, really, I feel like Olivia needs someone to, match her energy. Like, you're not too much. You're not too over the top. You wouldn't, overpower her. But you guys seem like you guys had a good time. And then you're talking about, you have friends in New York because she's in New York and it's all this stuff. So I felt like the relationship was going to continue. Even Olivia felt that, but you kind of broke it off, and I'm just left with why? Why waste our time? I mean, I know it's a short amount of time, but you don't have to be in a relationship with her, but you could say, maybe we're going to continue dating, get to know each other, but you just cut it off. You just cut the umbilical cord. And I'm not happy with that. So I'm not happy with you, Michael. Would I want you back on the beach? Possibly. I wouldn't want you to come as late as you did. Maybe we'll get to know you a little bit better, but I just don't really like how you did Olivia. So, yeah. That's all I got to say about you, Michael. That's all I got to say about you, Michael. All right, you guys. I thank you for joining me in my opinions on The Bachelor in Paradise as we recap 2023 season. It was a lot of drama. It was a lot of chaos. And there was love, but a lot of the love that did make it, they're working on it or they have ended. So hopefully next season we end up with someone that's actually in love. So until next time, stay tuned, you guys. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You will see me again shortly. Peace.